Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum. It is 8:52 a.m. South African time. We cross over now to Jerusalem and speak with Sister Abeer Zayyad. She is an archaeologist and historical expert. We're going to be looking at the situation of, once again, the Israeli occupiers have attacked Palestinian worshippers at the Al-Aqsa Mosque. Assalamu alaikum to you, Sister Abeer. Welcome to the program. So sad to hear that once again the occupiers are at it and harassing innocent people at the Al-Aqsa Mosque. We do understand that Israeli settlers stormed Al-Aqsa Mosque on the last day of Rosh Hashanah under the protection of occupational forces, assaulting the Palestinian worshippers, and this was done unprovoked.
Yeah, of course. The thing that all the time we are speaking about after the accident has happened, and the reality that we know as a Palestinian, as a Ummah, we know that what Israel is planning, and we don't do any action before. Israel is planning to take Al-Aqsa Mosque, to take over Al-Aqsa Mosque. Each time they do a different step in that. And what happened this yesterday, it was one of the major changing, and its effect the situation in Al-Aqsa Mosque. And the Muslims all over the world supposed not to shut up about what is happening. Yesterday, the Zionists again did not allow for all the men under 50 to enter to Al-Aqsa Mosque, and this is of course affect the number of the people who are inside the mosque, and they allowed for Zionists to enter inside and to make their prayers, and also some of them had tried to kick women's children from the mosque, and also they use the shofar, which is a kind of something that they blow inside it to have a voice, and they do it inside the mosque. They do all these stuff, and the Muslims outside of the mosque was not allowed to enter inside it, and they beating them, and some of them had been injured. At the night, of course, people tried to protest, especially in Shafat camp, Al-Aysawiyya, Al-Mukabbir, the old city. And a lot of people was arrested or hit yesterday. So already we know the plan of Israel, and we know that also in the coming week that we have another attacking for the mosque, especially in the Kippur day, which they will close also the roads for the Palestinian and does not allow for the Palestinian to get out from their houses. So we know what is coming, and we as a Muslim supposed to move before the action happen, not to wait to have reaction after what is happening against the mosque.
Abeer, what do you suggest we as the global Muslim Ummah should do? As you rightly say, don't wait for the event to happen and then be reactive and cry about what has happened. What do you believe needs to happen to prevent these people, these illegal occupiers, to come and take over Al-Aqsa? Because as you rightly say, that is their ultimate goal and intention.
Media protesting, boycott Israel. This is very, very important to be done now, not to wait. It's to be clear that we are doing this for what is happening inside the Al-Aqsa Mosque. Make it very obvious that we are refusing what is happening there. Make letters for all your governments in the whole world about what is happening, protesting about what is happening. These things will affect, and as much as you can, come to be in Al-Aqsa Mosque, because as much as there are Muslims inside Al-Aqsa Mosque, as much as it is protected. So come to the mosque, protest in your country, put that in the social media, boycott Israel. All these things are very, very important to be done.
Okay, we also understand that the occupiers were dancing and singing on Bab al-Silsila Road after leaving Al-Aqsa Mosque, and this was in an attempt to provoke the
in fact,
Palestinians.
some of them had already done that also inside the mosque itself. And this is very disgusting, very disrespect for the place. And it's a very serious issue, but they are doing most of it at Shen Gate after they leave the mosque at the gate. And some of them, they do something like they call it the epic sujood, when they throw all their body on the floor. It's they do a lot of stuff, and each year they are making more and more. And we each time we speak after the things that's happened, we speak a week, and after that we shut up. So we need to speak before. We need to even to refuse what already had been happened. They're existing, they're coming inside the mosque, is against the status quo. The status quo say that the arch was not allowed for them to enter. They start entering for the first time at 2000. So we need to go to back before 2000. All the Muslims in the world supposed to ask for the status quo and to go to the situation at 1967, how it was, agreement, the national agreement, and we support all of us to make our all the pressure, all this saying about the status quo, and to go back to the situation in 1967. And it's very important, maybe if we make a list about all the changes that is happening and the years, what happened through years, and how Israel changed the status quo that they signed on it in 1967 when they occupied Jerusalem.
Okay, so I think that when we talk about the status quo of 1967, we do know that they have transgressed on all of that. And would you say that if they go back to 1967 and stick with those rules and regulations that were put in place, that things would calm down amongst our people, the Palestinian people?
Of course, it will be much, much better inside, especially inside Jerusalem, because the most thing that is moved the Palestinian people inside Jerusalem is Al-Aqsa Mosque. Of course, we are struggling for other stuff, like our existing itself. It's we are struggling for it. They're demolishing houses, attacking, arresting, changing the books, school books, everything. It's a big fight. It's not a small fight. They does not want our existing at all. They want to vanish us from the world. And this is not something easy. But the most important thing for us is Al-Aqsa Mosque. And this is our priority to protect. So our priority is Al-Aqsa Mosque, and after that, it's become our life. So this is our priority.
Abeer, my final question to you, inshallah, before I let you go. If the occupiers revert to the terms and conditions of 1967, do you truly believe that they could live in peace and harmony with the Palestinian people and not transgress yet again? Would that be a workable solution?
Maybe it will be a good way to have a peaceful life, and it will be much, much better. But we know that Israel does not want that. But maybe with the pressure from the world, we can go to that point. Maybe if we go to that point, it will be much easier life for us and for them.
That's where we leave it. Just know that we here at Salam Media will always keep the story of Palestine alive. Al Aqsa, Jerusalem, the entire Palestine, and the people of Palestine. We will keep the story continuously alive so that the rest of the Ummah can wake up to the need of our Palestinian brothers and sisters. Keep safe till we speak with you again. Duas and love to one and all. And assalamu alaikum to you from all of us here in
Wa
South
alaikum
Africa.
assalam. Inshallah. Okay. Salam.
1 after 9 o'clock exactly, news and views on Salam Media. Our correspondent is standing by to bring the news bulletin of the morning to us, and that, of course, is you, Zai Jadwood.